Hello everybody, this is Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Sam and Max Hit the Road. Last time you remember, we figured out that Bruno and Trixie, the giraffe neck girl, at the carnival ran off together and followed their trail to a gator golf game in Florida where another Bigfoot has mysteriously disappeared. But now we're going to follow the one other random clue we had about a place called the World of Fish.
World of Fish.
I hear a distant rumbling.
You should have thought of that before we left.
What a hunk of filet. I'm naming it Bubbles. What a hunk of filet. I'm naming it Bubbles.
Ah.
It's a big fish net. Fish feed. It's a bucket of fish.
Actually, Sam, it's a slimy bucket of fish. I wonder if this will in any way shape our thoughts on today's lunch.
It's a bucket of fish. That's a large fiberglass fish. Wretched refuse on a teeming shore. What's going on here?
What's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. I'm risking pneumonia standing in this creek. That's what's going on.
You must really love fish.
Actually, I'm allergic to them.
Then why do you work here?
Because I'm more allergic to poverty.
I love all your movies, especially the early funny ones.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I must have confused you with someone else.
Yeah, the character and his voice are clearly modeled on Woody Allen, who people used to say his early funny movies were better than the more recent ones before he became famous for something I'm really not going to talk about in a family-ish podcast like this.
So, how are they biting?
They're biting pretty well. In the last hour, they've bitten an arm, 2 fingers, and my nose. If they bite any better, I'll need reconstructive surgery.
What do you know about Bigfoots?
My great-aunt Lois married a Bigfoot. He used to shed all over Grandma Phyllis's upholstery.
Have you seen Conroy Bumpus?
No, I try not to listen to country music. When I do, I usually have an uncontrollable desire to drink a lot of beer and do illegal things to farm animals. You too?
What's the deal with that helicopter?
That helicopter is the bane of my existence. Every time I catch enough fish to fill a net, the helicopter swoops down and carries the fish to the Ball of Twine Diner in Central Dis, Minnesota.
How sad.
I know. It's like being stuck in a Norman Mailer novel.
Don't move.
Well, that is all we can do for the moment. Although we have been given another hint that we need to go to the biggest ball of twine in the world, but I think we're going to make a quick detour by one of the Stuckies first, or Snuckies first. I keep calling it by the name of the place it's parroting. Because you might recall that one of these guys told us that they took classes in how to open any jar.
Hey, can you open this for me?
Sure. Ain't a jar made I can't open.
So we now have...
Jesse James' severed hand. And it's still twitching.
Now what are we going to do with a severed hand? Well, we have a broken golf ball retriever that needs a hand on the end.
It's a broken golf ball retriever with a severed hand attached to it.
I just get the feeling this is going to be useful at some point. But first I think we're going to swing back to Gator Golf. Because there's another fun little mini game here we didn't get to last time. Of course, that's because we needed one little item.
Let's go.
And the proprietor has no idea what happened to his Bigfoot?
That's what he said, Mr. Bumpus.
You know, Lee Harvey, I'm beginning to think that vast unseen forces are aligned against my quest for a Bigfoot.
Ditto.
Ditto? Hey, look it! It's those two, what was that word, Sam?
Misanthropes?
Yeah, misanthropes. What are you, anyway, the president of the hair club for short people?
This is Mr. Conroy Bumpus, famed country and western star. I'd suggest you show him some respect.
Yeah, well, he looks like a lounge lizard to me. And I'll bet his scalp itches from that bad rug. Maybe you should watch yourself, little furball. Yeah, well, I've got more hair on my fuzzy little butt than you do on that hollow country head of yours. Okay, I've had enough. Nobody makes fun of my hair.
Hold still, you flea-bitten polecat. Here you go, boss.
What a jerk. It's a nice 5-iron, though.
Yeah, can't dunk me. Hey! I hate country music!
Yep, not much of a game. But I think we can probably work our way out of this with a little bit of cleverness. Because remember that other bucket that we got recently?
I'm scared, Sam.
Not where I wanted that one. But yes, as you can clearly see, the puzzle here is trying to get the gators to line up to make a bridge over to the duck tank. Wait, that one actually lined up where I wanted it to. Oh, just for that.
Hey! Get me the hell out of here! Hey, you've made a path across the driving range. Geez, that certainly took long enough.
Shut up, Max. I hate that game.
Is that because you're a lousy golfer?
You're an irritable bunny today, aren't you?
Yeah, well, why don't you try sitting in this smelly booth while I beat the hell out of helpless fish?
Maybe I should just leave you there.
Did I mention what a lousy golfer you were? Whee!
It's a target.
Hey, knock it off.
That's one angry rabbit. Are you as confused as I am?
More so.
I'm concerned about this Conroy Bumpus character.
Don't worry, Sam. We'll mop up the floor with his cheap toupee.
You're looking hale and hearty, little buddy.
I'm a coffee achiever, Sam.
Alright, nothing new here.
Well, that's all.
Hey, Sam!
Hey, what?
I found another sample of Sasquatch fur and mange in the booth. While I spent my young life waiting, just sitting there, in that horrible booth, waiting.
Jeez, Max, get over it.
Okay. Here, you carry it.
I'd better. I'm not sure where you'd put it.
That's none of your business, Sam.
It's a hunk of bleached blonde Sasquatch fur and mange.
Suitable for framing.
And we've got some kind of secret door.
It's a snow globe from the Mystery Vortex in scenic Goldwump, Washington.
Another
me
mysterious
see.
location.
Take a look.
Too bad it's empty or we could shake it.
Like this?
Yeah, what's that writing on the bottom of the globe?
To Elmo the Bigfoot. Keep on truckin'. Shavul the Mole Man.
Hey, maybe Shavul's at the Mystery Vortex. Let's go there before I'm distracted by something.
And nothing else there.
It's an empty snow globe without a stopper.
go back and talk to the Gator Golf attendee about Conroy Bumpus being here.
This juxtaposition of gators and golf continues to jar my senses.
You get used to it after a while.
What would you say if we told you that Conroy Bumpus was a festering boil on the buttocks of humanity?
I'll have to feed you to the gators.
Just checking. Anything else you can tell us about Bigfoots?
Only that I want mine back.
Don't go anywhere.
Where would I go?
Alright, well with that done, we've got just enough time to try and go to the biggest ball of twine in the world.
The world's largest ball of twine. Holy cat heaven. How long do you suppose it took them to wind this immense ball of twine?
More importantly, how did they get it to stop rolling once it was all wound?
Now there's something you don't see every day.
What the hell are you talking about, Sam? We dump our fish heads out the window all the time.
Yeah, but these are halibut. It's a 1/200,000th scale model of the actual ball of twine.
And it's only 1/200,000 as stupid as the actual ball of twine.
It's Max. According to the plaque, this is a shaving from the first foot of the ball of twine.
I didn't know it was old enough to shave.
Fun facts about the world's largest ball of twine. If laid out from end to end, the ball would stretch from here to the far side of Jupiter. Also, scientists theorize that by 2053, the sheer weight of the ball will push the Earth out of its orbit, propelling our planet on a collision course with the sun.
Good thing my life expectancy is only 6 years.
Way to take the short view, little buddy. He looks like my 8th grade English teacher, but with more warmth. Do you work here?
Yep, have been for 40 years. So how can I help you?
Stop staring at me.
I can't help it.
How'd you get this job anyway?
I clawed my way to the top, trampling those foolish enough to get in my way.
It's places like this that make me wish I were Canadian.
Well, they've got one of these too, but half of it's French.
You haven't seen an 8-foot-tall woodland creature answering to the name of Bruno around here, have you?
Are you talking about Bruno the Bigfoot?
Yeah.
He and a bunch of other Bigfoots helped build the ball of twine back in '56. Why, the stories I could tell.
No!
I've heard enough stories today. Have you seen Bruno recently?
I haven't seen Bruno in 30 or so years. Is he in trouble?
That depends on your definition.
I like to use the one that involves spiny echidnae.
Well, is there anything else I can help you with?
What's with all the fish guts flying past the window?
Those are leftovers from our last fish delivery. Our famous rotating restaurant has fresh fish flown in every day from the world of fish in Mosquitaville, Missouri.
This ball isn't really made from a continuous piece of twine, is it?
Yep, it's the longest piece of twine in the world by 92 yards.
Has Conroy Bumpus passed through here?
Who's that?
He's a country western star gone berserk with power.
I wouldn't know him if I saw him. I don't get out much.
That'll be all for now. Words like big and large only begin to describe this thing.
I think stupid and inane would be useful additions.
Not to mention grotesque.
Well, something fun we can do here.
Well, that was useless.
Yeah, sort of like those tax forms we keep finding in our mailbox.
If only we had something that could give it a little bit more reach.
It's a broken golf ball retriever with a magnet attached to it. That was wholesome.
Not to mention physically improbable.
So now we've got
I must be happy.
some type of mood ring.
I haven't seen so much twine since that night in Tokyo in '67.
Well, I think we'll go ahead and stop this here. And next time we'll check out the rotating restaurant on top of the world's largest ball of twine. See you then.